Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is your boy back again. Skepta versus Joyner Lucas, round two. At the time of recording this, Joyner dropped his rebuttal to the second round like 30 minutes ago. I just saw it on my YouTube recommended when I opened up YouTube, and I'm like, okay, absolutely have to do this right now while it's fresh. I've purposely been putting off Skepta's so I can sit down and do both in one video like I did with the first round. So we're just gonna jump right into it. I don't really got much to say. I'm just interested to see if they were both baiting on that first round, because like I said, both of them really weren't saying much. But I'd give that first round a Joyner still. I think he was saying just that little bit more that gave him the edge. But I hope they're coming a lot harder this round. Pause. But anyways, let's see what they're talking about. I'm hyped, bro. I'm hyped. I love this shit.
Big Smoke, SK. This ain't even a UK US thing. It's me and you, Joyner. You get me? We fell for the bait.
Me and you, Jonah. Ain't even calling him Joyner. He's saying Jonah.
Let me show you how to clash. Now you're the bitch. You said there weren't a debate. Now everybody's in two minds. Man, on my word, killed you with two lines.
Also, he said you fell for the bait, so he's saying he was baiting on that first round, which is what I thought, because there's no way. All right, let's see if that's true.
It took a week for the weakest diss. Whoever giving you info needs to resign. Ain't safe out here. This a fucking clash. You're on the. You said there weren't a debate. Now everybody's in two minds. Man, on my word, killed you with two lines. It took a week for the weakest diss. Whoever giving you info needs to resign. Ain't safe out here. This a fucking clash. You're on the front cover trying to get your face out there. Take off the flag. You don't hold weight round there. Round one could have been yours.
He's saying take off the flag. You don't hold weight around there. Kind of rebuttaling what he said about Skepta not really doing numbers or being in the top of the league in the rap scene over in the UK. He's kind of rebuttaling that, saying, bro, like, your name holds any weight in the US, which is kind of true, especially last time when I went and checked the monthly listeners. Skepta's almost got 3 times the monthly listeners as Joyner, so he's definitely doing a lot better than Joyner is. But yeah, as much as I love Joyner and wish he was bigger than he is, he's definitely not one of the bigger names around here, for sure.
You bastard gave it to you on the plate, man. You know me, I'm reckless, little bitch. All you had to do was finish your breakfast. Instead, you drop a track full of cap. It's hilarious. Said you didn't want to do it, but you practically begged us. You know I don't hit women, I'm sexist. Tory don't care. He was beating you senseless. The gloves came off.
Going back to the Tory Lanez and Joyner beef, I don't even know how many years ago that was. Was it like 6 years ago at this point that happened? That beef was crazy, though. Some real good tracks came out of that, and then they obviously, at the end of it, ended up hopping on the Sugar remix track together. But
to the dentist
yeah.
with your own flow, hit you when you live you're legless. You wanna label me anything, call me relentless. Kill you by myself, I don't need the Avengers. Show you the ropes, and after I murk you, you're really gonna hope nobody remembers. Friendly fire was a jab, had to give him a tetanus. Now I apply the pressure until he surrenders. You ain't been Tottenham, you don't know the members. You ain't got a catalog, give him a tetanus. Now I apply the pressure until he surrenders. Really gonna hope nobody remembers. Friendly fire was a jab, had to give him a tetanus. Now I apply the pressure until he surrenders. You ain't been Tottenham.
Okay, friendly fire was a jab. Given the tetanus, had to apply pressure. So he's doing a whole like boxing scheme. Okay, all right. I see.
You don't know the members, you ain't got a catalog, that's as cold as Skepta's. What the fuck is a Joyner Lucas? My name's Big Tottenham. You don't know the members, you ain't got a catalog, that's as cold as Skepta's. What the fuck is a Joyner Lucas? My name's Big Smoke, so you know that my chest got loads of mucus. I spit that crack, make a rapper get vexed when I phone the shooters. No substance in your flows, you're useless. Course I'm gonna kill him, I got no excuses. Even America don't wanna hear your impersonations, you're a nuisance. They left you on skid row, fungal infection in your big toe. Sorry, I know business been slow. Left you spitting your shit flows and ripped clothes. Doing your Slim Shady karaoke, it's a shit show. I said that I'm a winner and I meant it. You only make hits rapping from another.
Wait, he
doing
said
your Slim Shady karaoke, it's a shit.
Doing your Slim Shady karaoke. He's basically he's saying Joyner's a stan, which I mean, okay, I can see why it's coming with that angle.
Show. I said that I'm a winner and I meant it. You only make hits rapping from another guy's perspective. Now the gas in it saying you ain't not.
You only make hits rapping from another guy's perspective. So obviously he has just to think of a few of them, he has a lot of these kind of storytelling tracks where he raps from other people's perspective. Ross Capiccioni, I think that's how you say his last name. My bad if I'm messing that up. Where he rapped from other guy's perspective, basically telling his story that was a true story. He had Broski, one of his newer ones from his last, not most recent album, but before that. Actually, no, it is from his most recent album. But yeah, he had Broski, where he's kind of rapping from his perspective, but then also like a close friend's perspective about him. He has I'm Not Racist, where it's black versus white in that whole debate. Yeah, he has a lot of those tracks. He's not wrong, and they are his biggest tracks when he makes them. So he's not wrong. He's not
I
wrong
said that I'm
there.
a win and I meant it. You only make hits rapping from another guy's perspective. Now the gas in it saying you ain't nothing to mess with. And I'm like, ain't this the guy that you neglected? Left him for dead broke, sleeping on benches. Top 10, top 20, never selected. Said I wanted to clash with somebody respected. Albums.
Facts. I mean, who have you ever heard say Joyner's name when mentioning a top whatever list? I've personally never heard his name ever.
Out now, guess he needs the attention.
But to be fair, it's I've also never heard Skepta's name, so it doesn't hold much weight.
You got no influence and no aura. Look around the world, see a million skepters. I do it for the underdogs and all the psyched out niggas in the world. I can see the pretenders. I feel like Andre 3K. They're making fun of my accent, but I'm winning this either way. I feel like an outcast, cool, cause they could never outclass me. I have the last laugh, and sometimes I
Feel like Andre 3K making fun of my accent. I feel like an outcast, obviously, because Andre 3K was from Outcast.
like a masterpiece. No limit, it's all of me. Who gonna laugh at me? I get money, I feel like 50. I put a stop to the jokes now, and I keep a young buck with me. Keep it rap, nobody wants a buck 50. ADHD too.
Okay.
Now Joyner, tell your manager to get in touch with me. I don't do free promos, so fuck with me. You can ask Devilman how I get busy. Have my young G's run up in your house with a Mizzy. I can't believe I'm dissing this guy. Like, who is he? I know nobody cares. Why you sound like Drizzy? I'm triple platinum in America. It's time I bring in the triplets. Tried to scare me, say he was a lyricist. I'm the teacher giving out certificates. Teach you how to get away with murder trust. Your Viola Davis, she learned from us. You gotta make sure that your bars are tough. Keep punching until the ref says enough. Forget the funny stuff. Keep Islam at your mouth. You can't bring hand.
So he's still bringing back that kind of like boxing MMA scheme. He every once in a while he references like another thing from that, so that's pretty dope. I see what he's doing. I see what he's doing.
You're a bad man, you don't know where your lady is. My lady's with me chilling in a kaftan. I don't wish I was anything else. I'm a British Nigerian black man. Why would I wish I was you when you wanna be Eminem? Blood, you're the black stan. You're just a
And again, bringing back that stand thing that you mentioned earlier, which again, yes, that's kind of true. I mean, I think he has like more than one song like remixing an Eminem beat. I'm trying to think in specific which ones they are. I can't remember off the top of my head right now, but he's definitely praised Eminem a lot in his career, which I mean, a lot of people have. But I see where he's coming from.
fan, so I'm spinning you round, then I'm sitting you down. You're trying to get info, you've been ringing around. I grew up on YouTube, got millions now. Can't cap on my name, haven't you figured it out? Since 14.
Is that true? I don't know anything about Skepta or his come up or anything like that. He really came up on YouTube? Okay.
I've been living the dream, fans addicted, cause I've been spitting that morphine. See me in your dreams, and I already know what you're gonna say.
He
Living
said
the dream, fans addicted, cause I've been spitting that morphine. See me
fans addicted because when spitting that morphine, obviously morphine is
in
addictive.
your dreams,
Okay.
and I already know what you're gonna say, cause you got snitches on your team. Said I'm on drugs, and I'm like LOL, cause nobody's known me to sniff. Said that I'm broke, but the Virgil Maybach alone proves you don't know shit. Said I wore a dress, more internet lies, and I'm like, please show me the pic. Can we please just come with the facts so we call it 2-0 and I'm over with this? How you drop a track full of cap? It was there on the plate. Nobody cares sounded like back to back from Alibaba. You got personality disorder, bro. Come with the facts, not rubbish you found on the internet, it's over. Been laughing at you bots for years. If it ain't facts, I'm not hearing it. 2-0, I'm gone.
Okay. So he's saying a lot of the shit that Joyner was saying in that last is cat. He's saying you ain't got no proof. Show me the pics. Which obviously I don't know. Like I said, I don't know much about Skepta, so that could be true. He could just be talking all cap. And then he said also, what did he say?
It sounded like back to back from Alibaba. It was how you drop a track full of cap. Sounded like back to back from Alibaba. You got personality disorder, bro.
Oh yeah, he said you got personality disorder, which I imagine is a shot at Joyner and his whole. He has ADHD, ADHD 2. I imagine it's a play off that for sure. It's got to be. But all right, okay, so Skepta went pretty hard. I cannot lie in this second round. For sure, I can see he was definitely baiting on that first round because compared to the first round, I mean it's night and day difference. Damn. Okay. Absolutely leaving a like on that though. Fuck, we're gonna go ahead and just jump right into this round 2 KO. You called it round 2 KO. Okay, so Joyner is rebuttaling with the title in the scheme already, going with the boxing scheme also. And again, he has the UK and USA flag. Tracks around the same time and length, so all right. I'm excited for this, man. I know Joyner can spit. I'm sure, just like Skepta, he was baiting on the first one. Let's go, bro. Let's go. Also, a little thing in the animation here. He's got the American gloves with all the blood dripping off. I'm kind of showing. Okay, so America won this for sure. All right.
Fucked up now, nigga. Joyner. Let me teach you how to terminate niggas on sight, little bitch. You would never be a G level. I don't care where you from or where you grew up. You would still get slapped with a tea kettle. You ain't smoking on shit. You ain't never been lit. I turn big smoke to a.
You still get smacked with a tea kettle. That's funny. Because obviously they drink a lot of tea over there in the UK, so.
Stop talking about hits and a pedal. You ain't smoking on shit. You ain't never been lit. I turn big smoke to a weed pebble. Stop talking about hits and
He said his name was Big Smoke. I turned Big Smoke to a weed pebble. Okay.
platinum shit, little hoe. You barely went sheet metal. Let's talk about how you got
I like that.
on the floor like a leaf petal. Let's talk about how you never grew up that hard and your mom always pushed you to be better. Let's talk about how your career fell off and the shit went straight through the meat shredder. I'm mad that
Hold on, wait,
on the floor like a leaf petal. Let's talk about how you never grew up that hard and your mom always pushed you to be better. Let's talk about how you.
He basically saying he acts like he grew up hard, even though his coming up was a lot easier compared to Joyner living in the streets and stuff. It wasn't. It was not the same, basically.
Career fell off and the shit went straight through the meat shredder. I'm mad that I ever heard your music at all. If I didn't, I'd probably even sleep better. Hey, fuck this nigga, I'ma spray with it. Put a Glock 19 to his face with it. Always knew you was a bitch, you was raised with it. Now I know why your daddy okay with it. I should take your flag and burn that shit. Give it back, then put you in a grave with it. How you gonna steal ASAP Rocky swag and fuck it all up and go gay with it? You started it. I ain't ducking no smoke, want all of it.
So y'all might have to fill me in on that one because that sounds like a bar. I don't know the context behind that whole situation. So somebody fill me in on it.
Wanna steal my culture and talk your shit cause you mad that you can't be a part of it. You don't get no play, we ain't bumping it. Flex ain't never dropping no bombing it. You got the worst songs that I ever heard in my life. I don't even wanna hear niggas humming it. Oh, you bringing up Tory, I'm loving it. They forgot my lady went done with it. Me and Tory ain't never had smoke. That was really my nigga. We were just having fun with it.
Okay. He's saying you bring up Tory because he said Tory basically bodied his ass in that whole beef, and he's saying we never even had beef for real. That was just a whole fun thing, which is again why they hopped on the track with each other at the end of it. Okay, I can see that.
Black Eminem, that's a compliment. I'ma wear that badge, I'ma honor it. A nigga sold like 220 million records, and I bet you'd have bought a whole lot of them. Niggas.
I mean, the Black Eminem, that's nice. I mean, to be compared to somebody like Eminem, one of the greatest to ever do it, if in a lot of people's eyes, the greatest. That's people try to use that as a diss all the time. Like, how was that a diss? Like, okay, my bad. I'm one of the best rappers, basically. What do you say there at the end, Phil?
Really my nigga, we were just having fun with it. From the black Eminem, that's a compliment. I'ma wear that badge, I'ma honor it. A nigga sold like 220 million records, and I bet you'd have bought a whole lot of them. Niggas mad at me cause I bothered them. Guess his mama never told him she was proud of him. Even niggas like Gigs really hate your shit. He mad at me cause I bothered him. Guess his mama never told him she was proud of him. Even niggas like Gigs really hate your shit. He a real OG, there's a lot of them. You be big ride niggas and you fine with it. You got a little cosign and you proud of it. And you'll do anything just to get a little over your chain, even swallow it. A whole big smoke is ready to cheat with him. Better call the pole and bring the police with him. Bring enough heat to cook up a beef with him. Wet a nigga up and bring in the beach with him. Bullet gets stuck, he feeling the deep in him. Pussy ass nigga, I'm making a yeast with him. A wagyu steak, I cut up a piece with him. Floss on a nigga, I'm picking my teeth with him. Call for the nigga.
That flow, man. I gotta bring that back. Joyner is always gonna come with the flow.
Beef with him, wet a nigga up and bringing the beach with him. Bullet gets stuck, he feeling the deep in him. Pussy ass nigga, I'm making a yeast with him. A wagyu steak, I cut up a piece with him. Floss on a nigga, I'm picking my teeth with him. Call for the nigga, I'm making disease hit him.
Lost and picking my teeth with him. Okay.
Walk on a nigga and taking no leash with him. Lock a nigga out, I'm leaving his teeth with him. Lock a nigga down and bury the keys with him. Snake ass niggas, they really don't need.
Lock him out, bury the keys with him.
Skinning them alive and making a feast with him. Nigga need help, we bringing the streets with him. Give a nigga hell, I'm bringing the priest with him. I'ma send him to hell and up at the devil and tell him that I'm a demon who broke a piece of that heaven and fell in, bitch. I'm a predicate felon, I put a shell in your melon and everything I ever set up on a record. I'm in it. But we talk about how many fucking records you selling. Cause even back up in your country, they don't check up and listen. You only sold a couple thousand and a bet in the 7. They only sell it at the counter at the 7-Eleven. And when I finish with you, I bet they would never forget it. There ain't a single motherfucker who can sever this weapon. I hate your accent and everything you.
That's one thing, man. That's one thing for sure Joyner has over Skepta is flows. Like, Skepta was saying a lot in his diss, I can't lie, but not that he didn't sound good while doing it, but dude, Joyner just, his flow is different. Obviously, a lot of people are probably going to complain about this and say it's rapidy rap and that fast rap just for show and stuff, but nah, Joyner is one of the best when it comes to this shit, man. Also, he said something about his album sales not doing very good. Basically saying even though he has the numbers like on Spotify and stuff like that, his albums really ain't hitting like that. People are not buying his shit. Okay.
Couple thousand in a bet in the 7. They only sell it at the counter at the 7-Eleven. And when I finish with you, I bet they would never forget it. There ain't a single motherfucker who can sever this weapon. I hate your accent and everything you said in the record. I need subtitles to get it. I'm checking the spelling. I promise you that Drizzy only one that ever would mention you being a legend. Nobody would agree what he said. And I promise you it's gonna hunt you when you sleep in your bed. And I promise you that when it's over, I'ma leave an impression. And yeah, I hope you know the pressure's on when I drop this shit. Cause you really on the clock, boy. I'ma write a perspective song from a UK nigga who think he a top boy. Since you wanna talk about influence, let's talk about the female clothes you rock, boy. I seen you in an interview dressed like a bitch. I guess you really a top boy. I catch him outside in the.
Again, coming with that angle. Before he mentioned something, I forget the other. He name dropped another rapper saying that he basically was biting off his shit, but also was acting gay or something. And now he's coming back with that whole gay thing again, saying he basically he wears women's clothes. Okay. Again, I don't know about that whole situation, so somebody let me know.
You in an interview dressed like a bitch, I guess you really a top boy. I catch him outside in the Perkins store, the Victoria's Secret shop, boy. Take all your shit, then give it to my bitch. She'll love that drip you got, boy. Put the UK, US shit to the side. This is me against you, little pop boy. Clean up on L6, I don't wipe this bitch. Somebody come bring me a mop, boy. How to turn Joseph to a crime scene. Why the fuck a nigga thinking he could try me? How you do your nigga wildly dirty, then turn your back on a UK crime scene? You a snake ass hoe, you slimy. You irrelevant bitch, you behind me. I don't even understand how you still got fans. I ain't heard your name since the 90s. I'm a hybrid nigga with a high beam. Turn a UK nigga to a line beam. Just around 2KO, you ain't getting up. Better call the ER to revive him. After this, I bet you wanna fight me. That's the reason why niggas on you irrelevant bitch, you behind me. I don't even understand how you still got fans. I ain't heard your name since the 90s. I'm a hybrid nigga with a high beam. Turn a UK nigga to a line beam. Just around 2KO, you ain't getting up. Better call the ER to revive him. After this, I bet you wanna fight me. That's the reason why niggas don't like me. Thought you was that nigga when you talk talk your shit, now you sitting back wondering why me.
By me basically saying he's coming so hard at this pause that somebody's gonna end up wanting to fight him because I mean, in his past beef, that's what has happened, and that's what happens a lot when somebody's losing. They get insecure and they end up just wanting to take it to the streets, which is so cringe, honestly. Like, just keep it rap, bro. Like, if you're losing, you're losing. And of course, he's got a shout out totally at the end. Damn, bro. Okay. All right. Also, something to point out here. This is this is actually crazy. I don't know if maybe no, like I don't know. So Skepta's round two. It's been out for 7 days. It's got 340K views, only 12K likes in 7 days with that many views. Joyner just dropped this shit, and it's already got 3K more likes with only 24K views. So, mm, that's saying a lot. That's saying a lot there, especially with Skepta having those numbers. Um, but yeah, man. I think I think I'm gonna give it to Joyner again. I think he uh he rebutted a lot of what Skepta said. He had a lot of good shots in there. Obviously some things that I personally missed because, like I've said many times, I don't know Skepta's background like that. But I can imagine just based off of like the whole setup and like what he was saying, that knowing that he those probably hit pretty hard. Skepta's round was definitely really good though too. It was pretty close, a lot closer than the first one. I'll say a lot closer than the first one. I think Joyner took the first one easily. I think this one he took it, but just barely. I'm wondering if they're gonna take this to a round three. Uh, if they do, obviously I'm gonna do the same thing I did with this. I'll wait on the first one, and when the second one comes out, I'll try to get that out as quickly as possible. But yeah, this is dope. This is dope. Toe Joyner, in my opinion. Um, but yeah, that's gonna be it, guys. If you have anything else you want to see me react to, don't forget to leave it down in the comments below. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications to know anytime I drop a new video. Yeah, peace out, guys.